In a surprising turn of events, Israel and Hamas have reportedly reached a preliminary agreement under the framework of the Trump Peace Initiative, aiming for a temporary ceasefire and a phased exchange of detainees. While it might sound like a step toward peace, the reality behind this agreement is far more complex. According to multiple international sources, the first stage of the deal includes a limited halt to military actions and the release of several detainees from both sides. However, the plan also outlines a gradual process that could reshape the control and governance of the Gaza Strip. Under the proposal, local administration in Gaza would transition to an independent Palestinian authority, separate from both Hamas and the current Israeli administration. For Washington, this is seen as a diplomatic test, a chance to revive influence in the Middle East after years of political stalemate. The United States has been quietly mediating the talks, using regional partners such as Egypt and Qatar to keep communication channels open. But the real question is, what are the strategic motives behind this sudden push? Analysts suggest that the ceasefire plan isn't purely humanitarian. Instead, it could be a calculated step to reset the political map of Gaza, reduce Iranian influence, and reintroduce a more internationally recognized Palestinian governance structure. On the ground, the situation remains fragile. Reports indicate there are still disagreements about who will supervise the border crossings, manage security forces, and oversee humanitarian aid distribution. Each of these points could become a potential flashpoint if not handled carefully. Meanwhile, regional players like Turkey and Jordan are closely monitoring developments. Turkish officials have emphasized the need for a sustainable peace, while Egypt continues to play a pivotal role in the logistics of the proposed handover. The Trump administration's original plan, which was shelved years ago, envisioned a long-term settlement involving economic development, cross-border cooperation, and gradual demilitarization of conflict zones. Now, parts of that framework are being quietly revived, with updated conditions and new actors at the table. For Israel, the political landscape is equally complicated. Internal divisions within the government and public skepticism could make it difficult to implement any long-term ceasefire. Many Israelis question whether Hamas can be trusted to uphold such an agreement, especially given the history of failed truces in the region. From Hamas's perspective, this could be a moment of political repositioning. The organization faces pressure from within Gaza due to ongoing humanitarian challenges and shifting alliances in the Arab world. By agreeing to a limited deal, Hamas may seek to strengthen its legitimacy both locally and internationally, but at the cost of reduced control over key administrative zones. International reactions have been cautiously optimistic. The United Nations and European Union have both expressed support for any steps leading to de-escalation, yet warned that the success of this deal depends entirely on consistent implementation and mutual accountability. Ultimately, this preliminary ceasefire might not end the conflict, but it could open the door to a new political chapter. Whether it leads to genuine peace or just another fragile pause in a decades-long struggle remains to be seen. For now, the world watches as diplomats, mediators, and military observers attempt to turn words into action and transform a tentative agreement into a lasting change for one of the most complex conflicts in modern history.